What do you mean no shopping? Go shopping. Go be responsible. Did Windows... Oh, Windows secretly updated overnight. That's why my microphone wasn't getting picked up. Lovely. Lovely. And turn this shit down so quiet I can't hear it. In case you did not anymore, understandable. Perfectly reasonable. And good night, fairy. Sleep well and ruffled. Thank you for the raid. Sorry that I was not here to give you a shout out. I had other things to do. Unpin this message because I am back. Hi Siobhan, and hello Nina Dark and Orb. Hi gamers. Good morning to you all. I'm just getting my tablet set up real quick so I can actually see the Twitch chat. Scratching my eyebrow because it's itchy. Chat. Here, there we go. I can see the chat now. First said, you know, it's like, oh, the little guy's so cute. Thank you. It's a Wobble Dog based on the game Wobble Dogs. I drew this one a really long time ago, but I really like how it turned out still. Let me see if I can quickly... Where's the thing? What is my thing? Here it is. There we go. It's fully real now. It doesn't have a lower body, because when I was drawing it, I was like, I can't figure out how to make the legs look good. So I was like, I'm just not going to include the back legs and like lower body. So secretly no lower half, but that's okay. I mean, who needs like half your legs anyway? It's very Wobble Dog coded to be missing parts of your body. I'm gonna wrap my blanket around my shoulders now. Do a sniffle, and I will hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. And hello, PB Loves Dragons. Ugh. Hydration time. Splishy splishy. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I drew stream avatars, but I'm not gonna have them enabled today because this game that we're about to play is so horribly unoptimized that it would make my PC lag if I had more things open. As much as I would love the stream avatars to be enabled. Alright, and you guys are just gonna have to let me know at any point if the in-game audio or the music that's playing is too loud. Because I can't actually hear the music. I've turned it down so low in the volume slider that I don't hear it, and I just turned up the slider all the way in OBS. So, it is what it is. Okay, there we go. Today we're gonna hop on video game server. We're actually not gonna go to the EU server, we're gonna go to the NA server. Because this is where I have the little guy will be playing as. Well, I don't actually have him yet. We're gonna have to restore him from like a voucher. We're gonna be playing we're gonna be playing the Isle today, which is like online. I guess MMO with dinosaurs. We're gonna be playing on an official server called Petits Pieds. Probably butchering the pronunciation here. You can kind of put your dinosaurs in storage. I was just checking in case the Dinosuchus was enabled. If it was, I would have selected that and just started growing that instead. We're gonna be playing as this little guy, a little Dryosaurus. I kind of made an ad like, hey, like, does anyone want to like run or like nest or something? No one replied. So we're just gonna go alone. Who needs a partner anyway? I need to ping my Discord server. This is what I need to do. Paste that there. Copy this here. Paste this here. Am I sick? No. I just, like, I sneezed when I was muted, and now I'm super sniffly after I sneezed. So I'm not actually sick, I'm just sniffly because I sneezed. Just sniffly, yeah, thank you for asking though, that is very considerate. So I have one requirement, and we have spawned inside of a rock, I think. Or a tree? Yeah, okay. So my requirement is to not spawn a delta. We spawned a delta. Which means I'm not gonna self-restore my dinosaur. Chelsea just messaged me. Hi, I'm gonna message him back. So we're at delta, which means I'm not going to self-restore my super rare skin in this region because I will just get mauled to death by something. We can go to the sanctuary and hurry that up actually. This is the little guy we will be playing as, a Gyrosaurus. They're pretty funny. They're really small. They weigh like 100 kilos when they're adults. Now I only weigh 7 kilos. My requirement for wanting to play this dinosaur is spawning in swamp. A way we can guarantee we spawn in swamp is teleporting to someone who spawned in a swamp, or killing ourselves repeatedly in a video game. In a video game, we may slay ourselves repeatedly until we get the spawn point we want. In the past, in the past fabled times when I wasn't playing the game, ooh, human compound. Let's see what this is. Ooh, you were able to select your spawn location more or less freely, but you're not anymore. I wasn't playing when that was a thing, so I wouldn't know. But I know this is at Delta, and we need to self-restore before we're 30% grown. So the plan is, we are going to spawn at the swamp, because the area I'm the most familiar with is the swamp part of this map. We're gonna spawn at the swamp, we're gonna run into the sanctuary like an idiot, grab like 2 mushrooms, eat the mushrooms for a perfect diet. Then we're gonna leave, go somewhere obscure, then I'm gonna self-restore my rare dinosaur skin. Can I die from this? I don't think so. This ledge is probably not tall enough. It's not. I could probably fracture my legs though. Fuck. That was true. Now we have to hobble our way because we're slower because you fractured your legs. So that's funny. Wait, there's bad news on the berry pups litter. No, I too many to the first burst. I mean, hey. As a success rate of 2 still, you know, it isn't bad. It's not ideal, but it's not bad, I guess. Lose the skin if you die? Yes. Yes. This is not the rare skin. The rare skin we're gonna restore is called Aurora... How do you pronounce it? Aurora Borealis? Essentially Northern Lights. It does not look like Northern Lights. Maybe the green part of Northern Lights. I just want to be somewhere safe before I restore that. Hello, Big Minion. Hello, Raiders. Shower water. True. I need to shower. So right now we're just looking for someone to... We're on the wrong side of Sanctuary. We're on the side no one goes to. Looking for someone to pick us up so we can spawn in a better spot. Or, you know, I could just go for a swim in the river and that will probably get me killed. Let me go ahead and give you a shout at the end. Oh, whoa. What is going on here? You guys need to lose your hearing like I do when I play this game. It's not negotiable. I'm gonna give you a shout out in just a second again. It's only gone since 7 hours left. There we go. How's the news going? So far, it's going pretty mid because we didn't manage to offer dinosaur in a video game. Just we spawned in a spot I don't want to be in. Because it's like freaking dangerous as hell. But the cliff we threw ourselves off in a video game wasn't enough to kill us. So now we're just hobbling along until a player inevitably runs into us. There isn't that many players online though, and I don't think a lot of them are going to be in the sanctuary. In other words, is this not the Delta Sanctuary? Did I? No, this is the Delta Sanctuary. It's just the other side. If I would have known it would have been this chill, I would have just like restored. I don't think this is the Delta Sanctuary. I'm gonna have to check the map. Where is this? That's because it isn't. Or is it? Okay, it is. We're just like on the opposite end. Yeah, no wonder I'm not recognizing it. I was like, what is this log? I've never seen this before in my life. Looking lost? It's not only looking lost, I am very lost. I do not know where I am. Somewhere with the monsters above. Get right on a scene, we'll all cry, yeah. As usually how it goes down. Personally, I am looking for the violent gory scene. This guy is 29% grown and I don't want to restore here. Where's that rodent? It's a stego. Poor thing. Come on. Predators. There's something else that's dead on the path. I think I heard something. Oh, there's so many spines here. Hello? Where are everyone? Where are everyone? Of course there's raptors over by the raptor cave. Where else would he be? Oh, there's like... They're just looking at me. They're like, they may hesitate to kill me because I'm playing Dryo and people usually only play those to get coins. Please come back! Please! Please. 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 Please, come on! Guys! Are you for real? They're too polite. Ah, okay, let's just send it to the river then if they're not interested. They're just like, oh, it's a Gyrosaurus, so we don't need to kill that. I wouldn't be a lot of food to them. To the kid, I could have been okay. Food? Oh, but he's just a little guy. We have so much stamina, it's going to take forever to drown. Hopefully there's a big Deinosuchus in the river. But have a good rest of your day, Geometry Dasher. It's so funny that's a username. Oh, thank God! Finally, the baby noticed me. My God. It's almost 6 AM here? Get some sleep. Get some eepies. Get some sleepy eepies. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Dino is still not unlocked. Let's go for another run this Dryo. This is not the swamp! I could tell before like the freaking textures loaded in. Is this West Rail? Water access? Eastern Jungle. Okay. It's not the swamp, but... Okay, wait, that's kind of insane. I've received secret intel here, actually. Let me see if the secret intel is correct. I think it is. My secret intel is that there may be a Deinosuchus waiting for me that I can be nested in as. And seeing as I got, like, I started death for the second time as a 70% grown like Deinosuchus yesterday. Okay. Okay. I didn't starve to death, but I was in the process of starving to death, and then a fucking massive crocodilian showed up and, like, killed me. But I'm going to say I starved to death, because that's essentially what happened. I was driven to desperation due to starvation damage. Well... If I may get nested in as a Dino, then... Can I extend my voucher? I know that's a thing I can do. I don't think I have any coins on NA servers, the issue. Let me see here. Slash extend voucher. Choose a voucher to extend by 1 week. 1,700 PP coins? What the fuck? Slash storage. I just want to be clear, like the amount, like that amount of coins is what I've accumulated just playing the game. Never mind part 2. Look over to EU. They look over to NA. Yo. PP coins. Tide Islands. Where the frick is Tide Islands, Shoso? That's a good idea. That's a good question. Username locations, please. Tide Islands. I have no idea. You should probably ask. Okay, well, in that case, we're not gonna do a lucky run. In that case, we're just gonna play Hipsy, because I love Hipsy. Hipsy's so cute! Wait, there's actually something I want to try here. We're in a good spot to try it too. Wait, we're running out of stamina because I was jumping so much. Yeah, let's just sit our ass down, I guess. I want to see how feasible it would be for me to be... Because let me turn on like a full screen capture here. So the area we are at is like... We're over here. And actually I think this may be Tide Islands because it's close to the tide pool. Let me just like take a snippet of this so I can... It's so laggy. That's insane. Okay. So we are just not up here. It's gone now. I want to see if we can swim out to this island here as this little dinosaur. Which is what I want to do. I've got no idea. Okay, yeah. Let's see. So to get to that location, we need to go essentially south, and then when we are going south, we need to go right. So this here should be the direction we need to go in. A good name theme for this litter? Do you still want to follow the name theme of like food-based items, PB? Or is it just whatever theme, really? Okay, let me think. Maybe different kinds of cold drinks, but you already had soda, because I was thinking like slushy or like iced tea. But if it's 4 pups this year and 1 is a boy, I don't know. What big fall there for this little guy. I don't know, different kinds of cookies could probably work. Just like chocolate chip. I struggle to think of other English names for cookies. Because in Sweden we have something just called like dreams. And they're so good. That's like a lot of food. Having to swim for it kind of sucks, because this guy is like bugged when swimming, so it continuously splashes water even though it's not supposed to. Do you have any diet? Cookie names? Heck yeah, or fungi maybe. Oh my god, fungi or mushrooms would be really good as well. I feel like you kind of need to reserve this for like a 7 pups litter though, because, you know, fungi being like an entire like network, like a hive mind. It would be really funny, you have a litter of 7 pups and you name them all the same thing due to the hive mind thing. That would actually be kind of peak. Let's go. We're going so fast. We're running at a whole 28.8 kilometers an hour. I think top speed for this guy is 48 kilometers an hour. 48.7 maybe? Which goes to show I'm just a baby. If I were to get a rare skin mutation for this guy though, as I'm just running, I would have... I don't know, I would have a very tough decision in front of me, because then I could sell my other rare skin voucher for this guy. Or... well, yeah, because if I'm gonna be playing Dino, I can only have one of each dinosaur in storage. Rumbly rumbly. Basically, that island over there that my head is like over is the one I want to try swimming to. I have a feeling it may be too far for the Dryo. Hi, Pippi. Hi, Pippi Puppy. Mwah. Hey, pojkam. Kosa. I think he even pointed out that he's here. You can just hear him chirping. He's so cute. I don't remember how efficient of a swimmer this guy is. Hi, baby boy. Hi. I don't know if I say hi to, if I said hi to Sorrel. Hi, Sorrel. Hi. Just in case I somehow forgot. I think maybe I said hi, like, maybe I think I acknowledged you like mentally, but I'm not sure if I said it out loud, so I'm saying it just in case. I smell food. Well, I don't, but I know this is food. That's fake food. John Spars! Wait, I have to catch this. What was that? That was definitely a dinosaur. There's no way that's just ambient sounds. You're too suspicious for that, my friend. Wait, look what this guy can do. It's like an alternate attack. I can smash things. If I look back either left or right, I can just like slam things with my tail. And it does a lot of blunt force. Like blunt force trauma. And I can do like a little cute hop to like get away from things. Though I can just jump normally. But I do think the little like extra secret hop I can do. It doesn't use stamina, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't use stamina. And I think I go further horizontally than vertically when I do it. He's emotional. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not hanging out in the sanctuary until I'm like 57% grown. For reference, most carnivores get kicked out of the sanctuary when they're like 35% grown. Which means that I get to hang out in there, and if a small carnivore tries to kill me, just like 2 slaps from my tail and they're dead. I have a bite force of 4.37. So you know. It doesn't specify what unit, but... take it as you will. Wait, I can show pictures of the skin I wanted to restore. Because it's really nice. I don't like it a lot, but it's nice. Hello, Steam. Like the entire computer is having like a mental breakdown. So the skin I wanted to restore for this guy, but we're not gonna end up restoring it, is... let me see. I'm just grabbing pictures. This one. This is the skin I have a voucher for that I can use. It's really green and cool. And this one is also green, but you can tell there's a difference. I mean, you know, like I'm almost chicken nugget size. I weigh 32 kilos. Only. Technically, at this point, as long as I just find food, because I didn't go to sanctuary, I don't know, as long as I just find a balanced diet and like put my hand into sanctuary, I could do the thing, but I know it takes a while to go from 60% to 80% as this guy, because your growth rate slows down like hell after a certain amount of time. I love when I can't spell. There we go. Okay, apparently there's a reserved egg for me, so I can be a Deinosuchus. That's cool. I'm still gonna try to swim out to this island. Because I want to see if I can make it over there with this guy. Because if I can make it over there with this guy... who... okay, well... it's... a coconut! I can't open this, but a coconut! Maybe if I tail slam it, actually. No, the tail slam doesn't reach the ground. Maybe I can find a nice herbivore to open this for me. I am the coconut. Let's go, gamers! Yum. Just like looking at a shadow, even if it's pixelated. Like, I think it being pixelated makes it even more funny, actually. it just replaces my... the fact I'm allowed to pick it up is insane. I As I was gonna say, that I have this island we're gonna have to swim out to. The results will be skewed because I am baby, which means I think I have more stamina. My stamina drain is less in comparison to an adult. We're also gonna like cram hydrodynamic on this guy so we swim faster. Because if we can make it out to that island and I'm willing to find a mate who's willing to go the extra mile and go out there with me, that would be an insane place to nest in babies. Coconotosaurus Rex. That's me. Okay, I think the best place we concluded to start to swim from was either over there on the side of the cliff, or if that's not accessible, like here. We're just gonna sit down and get some stamina back. That's the only and only one black pup. It weighed off sort of the most recent litters. Sugar is the only black one. Flea color sugar cookies. They're like a burnt sugar cookie. Why haven't we pinged in this server? Public alert to NA. Oh shit, did the server crash? Am I getting stamina back? Yeah, I am. Okay, the server had a silent crash in the background, which is why I was pinged. But it was so quick that it just restored connection without kicking me at least. This is why I don't like swimming as this guy. Do you see the splashing? That's not supposed to be happening. But it does. This is easy. We're making it over there with this one, boys. We're gonna make it over there. I think as an adult, even without hydrodynamic, this is not a challenging swim. This one is easier and feels safer than the one I did here as a Hypsy. Like, by miles. We're a really efficient swimmer, apparently. Wait, I wonder actually, is the reason I'm splashing because I don't think I'm doing the swimming animation. If that is a swimming animation, it looks really lazy and like I'm stepping on the ground, kinda. Because if the game thinks I'm wading... Whoop! Weird. If the game thinks I'm wading, it makes sense that it will be splashing. So I wonder if the game just thinks this dinosaur is permanently wading. The freest swim of my life. Actually the freest swim of my life. Let's just hope there isn't a freaking T-Rex here ready to kill me again. That was really funny that one time it happened. But I was just like running up here, I was just like minding my business. I was like looking right, and then like I pan my camera left as I go up here, and there's just a T-Rex, like massive T-Rex looking at me, and I'm just like, Hi, sir. Yeah, this is doable. This is very nice. Getting turn off night vision is a rare treat. I am very surprised we were able to make it. So if we're just not gonna screenshot, I'll take a print screen in that case, that also works. If I were to bring some other player out here to nest with, where would be a good area to nest? Like, it's not a good area to nest because we're actually miles away from any sanctuary. The closest sanctuary is the Delta Sanctuary, and I don't want to make my kids go to the Delta Sanctuary. Is that the Delta Sanctuary? It looks like it's further away. Residential Sanctuary. I guess it's pretty close. Okay. Because we could just nest like here on the edge and it would be fine. But after knowing T-Rex can make it to this island, I think... Well, we would probably hear one coming. I just don't think we could outswim a T-Rex. Look at this, like this island is cool. I think the grass is also tall enough for me to graze on, which would be good to prevent starvation. Hypothetically, you need the saltwater drink invitation, which I don't have. I don't have that on my voucher with the rare skin. But I think I can either choose to restore the dino completely and inherit the mutations it had, or I can choose to just inherit the skin. Yeah, ideally, I'd want to build like a nest over here, so we're like completely hidden from view, and other players will not be hearing us chatting if I were to nest. Just knowing there can be a T-Rex out here though is a little bit nerve-wracking. I wish food spawned on this island, because they're, you know, like the islands in this game, they're really nice. They feel like really secluded hideaway zones, and I love that. The issue is, there's no food. As a herbivore, I think, yeah, I'm able to stop and graze on this grass when I'm below 25% hungry, but it's not going to give me any nutrition. And there's just no nutritional food that spawns out here, and it annoys me so much. Because like the islands are really cool, but there's no reason to go out here, except for if you're playing on the unofficial server, which I am, where nesting in kids out here gives them a chance to get a rare skin. But also there's no reason to go out here, because food can't spawn out here. Nothing, like, if you're a carnivore and you go out here, no food. No food spawns. You can't graze on the grass. You just starve. Just felt like an area with like 3 different elk herds, man. I love when it gets to the point where you're so over, like, your pack is so overpowered, you can just continuously hunt elk. It's really funny. Well, let's see. I don't remember if the feet went completely flat or not. You should get the stamina back. Well, seeing how easy it was to make it here, I wonder how easy it would be to make it to the top left island if I can even make it out there as this guy. Because that swim is like 3 times as long. We're not gonna check. Is that a dino? I think it is. That looks very much like a Deinosuchus. I don't think that's my friend, because he has to make it from the swamp, or maybe it is. Should we run over and say hi? Go to dinner and call it a night. It's always a good time to do that. Let's run over. We have to protect this island with her life. I just want to make sure that's my friend. It looks like it. I'm gonna sneak up. I mean, any dino could be a friend, or they could be the biggest foe ever. Just walk over here and they're like gone. It would be really funny. Let's keep an eye on them. Keeping danger in your sight is always good. I think that's a female. It doesn't seem to have the red spot on its head. Yeah, the more and more I see of the head, I'm like, that's a female. Hello, guys. Hi. We're getting back in the water, I see. That's not a bad idea. They've lost sight of the danger. Absolutely outrageous. It's kind of unnerving, actually. I think I'm gonna get ambushed, like that's the last thing I'm expecting. Oh, this guy's so cute! Oh wait, I see something out there in the water. Observing. It's gone now. It's back up. And it's now running in circles, just like, ah, please help. Water build, let's go. Oh my god, insane rubber banding. They figured it out. Fire emoji. Are they going over to Sand Island? I wonder, can I make that swim, you think? I think from land I could. Like to that island in the distance. I don't think I can make it from here, but I think from like the shoreline over there, I could probably make it there. Can we stay on this branch? I've been wanting to try this forever. Oh my god, this flashing is even worse when I'm not running. No, okay, this is actually a box. Okay, the feet are never touching the ground properly, so I don't think it's a walking animation, but it sure looks like it. Me when I circle. You spin me right round, baby, right around like a record, baby, right. Is that copyrighted actually? It may be. We'll see if the one gets muted. Probably not. I sit. I don't think anything is gonna kill me up here. I'm gonna go AFK to stretch for a minute. I should be just fine. And if a T-Rex comes over and eats me, that's, I can live with that reality. I think I can survive that. Alright, I'll be back in a minute or two. Hello. It is me. Me when I return. Oh my god, my dinosaur's dying. Wait, hang on. We didn't get the... We can eat it at least. I guess we can swim across the coastal pond. Have a sip of water if you wanna. I wonder, can I... Is this dinosaur? Because I am way faster. Can I like survive doing this? Oh yeah! Nice! I mean, I kinda do just want to try to die anyway. Dying of thirst wouldn't be the worst thing ever, I guess. Let's go sleep. Thank you for hanging out, PB. I hope you have a good night's rest. And good luck with your future endeavors in Wolf Quest. Yeah, I'm okay just waiting for my end here. I do want this dinosaur gone. I don't think there's anything I can do to expedite the process. Actually, I think there is. I can have water. I will become vomit sick if I throw up. Can I not throw up because I have no food and no water? Oh wait, hang on, yeah, I can't drink the water because I have no water. That's okay. Yeah, we'll just perish here, I think. That is like, okay. My god, helps you sleep. Understandable. I feel like a lot of people share that sentiment. And you, honestly, you do you. You do you, I think. Because it seems like one of the crocodiles that was gonna nest me and is actually starving to death and decided to log off and wait for when more people are online, so... No eggs. It's very unfortunate. Good stream, thank you! I absolutely shall try to. What's the player population like on the EU server? There's only 83 online. Maybe I can grow my stego instead. Stepo stego. There's catfish stuck in my computer mouse. takes so long to starve to death of thirst. Starve to death of thirst, die of hydration. Yum. When will my demise come? When will I face my demise? Any year now. 500 business years later. To the croc gods, I'm waiting. Croc gods aren't here, they haven't heard my call. Waiting for better times. Oh, now I'm starving as well. That should expedite things a little bit. Cozy sit. Hi Tesla. And hi Josa. Hello to the two of you. What calls did this guy have? Sounds like a sad puppy. The Zelda game's gone pretty good though. I wouldn't say we're stranded on this island, but I don't want to keep playing as this dinosaur. So I'm just kind of waiting for my time to be here, but it seems like I'm able to tank starvation and dehydration damage insanely much. So it's taking a little bit longer to die than anticipated. This is how dinosaur gaming is going. And the admins are just like secretly looking over me and they're just like, yes, let's just drip feed this Dryo like 1 HP every like second so they never die. It's interesting to know I can make it out here though. I would check if I could make the swim back as almost an adult. But I fear I don't have enough life left in me for that. Yeah, I didn't. Spoiler alert. My fears have been confirmed. We did not have enough life left in us to twilight. You see my body now? Damn. Just doing like the world's longest sniff trying to find it. I mean, now that I'm no longer alive. What just unlocked? Omni. I don't want to play Omni. I don't want to play Omni, I can't stress this enough. Maybe Dino unlocked? No, Omni locked though. That's funny. And Stego. People on the NA server really like playing Stego, I've noticed. And I think, I don't know if it's a Stanley Parable reference, but I think maybe it could be. Because the end is never. I mean, it's just such a shame I didn't wake up like earlier today, because like I woke up and like did some breakfast things, and then like I checked and it's just like, oh, Dino Sucus is enabled, but by the time I already like started up my PC, it's like Dino Sucus was locked. But it was open for a good like good while by the looks of it. 41. Wait, what? Oh, someone unlocked Dino Sucus for everyone, but then before that, it was open for a whole whooping 5 minutes. Thank you for the 2% food? Yes. It's like a gourmet meal at an expensive restaurant, but you know the expensive restaurant is secretly scamming you. That's kind of what it feels like, I think. Let me see here. Let me think. Because there isn't... Let me check. There's only 73 players on the EU server according to the Petits Pieds website. So I think now, Mondays is a good time to grow Stego. So maybe we can grow the albino Stego. With me, I mean me and chat, possibly. We'll see. The least I can do is I can like check this list one more time. Okay, and we're gonna just leave this menu to ensure that I'm not, you know, stealing someone's slot. Though the server's nowhere near full, so I don't think it would be any harm if I did sit in the menu. Legend, jak that. I don't know, could it be worth streaming? How many people are in my chat right now as I speak? Oh my god, there's 15 of you, hello. Why? I don't, I'm not really complaining that there's people here watching me play the Isle or just hanging out. It's just curious. We're in my walls. I mean, my walls are made out of like thick lumber for the most part. I'd be concerned about how you fit in there. Good boy, Pippi. He is just purring and making like gentle small biscuits. What did this mean? Shredded Apache voucher. You're telling me people can just choose to like delete their vouchers instead of selling them? Or like giving them away? That's insane. Good boy, Fifi. Good boy, Fifi. How grown is my stego? Can I see how grown a dinosaur is? By just looking at like a server I have a dinosaur on. I don't know. Where's the EU server? Did it crash? The EU server is just gone, hello? Interesting. I can tell people are playing on it. Why am I not allowed to see it? I don't know, have I been banned from the EU server or something? That would be really weird. Let me try to just restart my game real quick. I think something isn't going the way it should here. Ah yes, the game closed. Cool. The game closed. The game crashed. Not closed. Oh. Is your lucky day? You can win a Lavender Tenotosaurus. Good. Server off. Can't see EU server. Wait, what? Wait. Wait. Someone is saying they can't see the EU server. And then they concluded they were banned. But my social score is good. Is anyone else unable to see the server? Oh, okay, the EU server is down. Seriously, respite and okay. That's... Okay, well, it's up but not showing on the player list. What the flip? Oh. Um, well. Hmm. Well, if I physically can't join the EU server, I guess we have no choice but to play on the NA server? Okay. Sure. Very interesting. Oh, yeah. I really wanted to play Stego. I really wanted to play Stego. I'm not gonna freaking start a new Stego on the NA server. Is it back yet? It seems to have been off the server list for like a decent while. Hmm. Oh. No. No, I looked away from the chat. That sucks. Dino Sucus was enabled, but then Dino was like disabled. That sucks. No rat for me, no water rat. No water rat. I'm willing to give it like another few minutes. Let's see what happens here. What? Eh. Weh. I'm so sad. I guess I'll just end the stream due to a lack of being unable to stream and play the thing I wanted to do. I don't really feel like playing Gyrosaurus anymore. So I think I will just end the stream. Yeah, that's cool. And that's fine. Yeah. Yep. thank you people for being here. I do hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night. Yeah, technical issues might be hated, yeah. It's like the server is still online because there's people playing on it. The player count is slowly dropping because people log out and then realize they can't log back in, which is kind of funny. Man. If only I joined the server sooner. It seems to have been down for like 45. It seems to have been like gone from the server this for 45 minutes though. So I don't think me dying sooner would have ultimately had much difference. Well, yeah, I'll I don't know. Do other things, I guess. Or something. Probably. Anyway. Yeah. I'm ending the stream. I'm not rating anyone today. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Or night, or morning, or noon, or whatever, I guess. I'm leaving now. Goodbye.